My name is Milton Asiimwe. I'm the country manager for Zep-Re Uganda. Currently, I'm also serving as the chairman of the Reinsurance Council at the Uganda Insurance Association. If, for instance, I was asked, do you love yourself? Do you love your family? Do you love your business? What would be the answer to that? Most obviously, everyone would say, yes, I do. Then how do you demonstrate if you actually love yourself, you love your family? Many people I've interacted with will tell you, oh, I can pay fees, and quite a number of other things. And I keep thinking to myself that probably one thing that they tend to leave out is the aspect of long-term thinking. And long-term thinking to me also comes with long-term planning. And that's where, for me, the question of insurance comes in. Have you also thought about insurance for yourself, for your family, and for your business? If the answer to that is a no, then probably it's the time to think about it. Now, beyond the insurance company that you've talked about, which is probably GAUAP or any of these insurance companies in the market, they have a bigger partner in the back end. And that's what we call the reinsurance companies. But what is their role? In simple terms, reinsurance would be insurance for insurance companies. We insure the insurance companies. That's what we do. It's a safety net. We provide a safety net for the insurance companies. And you're not going to see us out there because we are supposed to be the back end, providing a bit of support from the back end. I think what we've seen in this market are about 4 of them. So we have Africa Re, we have Zep-Re, we have Uganda Re, and then Kenya Re. Those are the ones participating in this market at the moment. I'll give an example. Let's think about a car. Now, with a car, what they call shock absorbers. What is the purpose of a shock absorber? To provide a bit of stability, okay? In the movements, the oscillations and stuff. So what shock absorbers will do will not necessarily take away the potholes that you may have. But we're saying the moment you hit the pothole, there's a bit of a soft landing. So in the supply chain of insurance, how then do we support the business? So we're saying the insurance companies could eventually get into some kind of pothole. And then let's call this pothole a claim. It could be a very large claim. Now a large claim would mean a cash flow. The question would then be, do the insurance companies actually have that much cash flow to make sure they meet their bargain of the claim? In the event that they do not have as much, then what they do, they look out for us and say, okay, fine. I paid some premium, or what we call reinsurance premium. Now I've got a big claim. I need a bit of financial support. So what they will then do, they'll come for the money, they'll come for cash flow from the reinsurers to support them meet that obligation. So that's the role, to just provide a bit of financial stability. For a business or an economy to run, there are quite a number of variables or aspects. Now, some of these will either be the people within the economy, will have the structures within the economy, will have institutions, will have processes. Now, what strings all this together will be the money and the cash flow of that money. So what does insurance or reinsurance do to the economy? It actually keeps fueling and injecting money and creating a bit of a cash flow so that then we're able to produce, we're able to export, we're able to pay for expenses, we're able to run our operations without having any worries. Reinsurance is at the back end of insurance companies. So what will usually happen will be, we have a contract between the insurer and the reinsurer. Now, for any contract or any agreement, there are what we call terms and conditions. So just like, again, what will happen is, if the insurer does not take time to read the terms and conditions in that agreement, usually you'll have a challenge when there's a claim and probably you're being told that this claim is not payable, it's payable, but if it's payable, these are the terms and conditions. So the biggest challenge is, again, probably it could be an issue of one, not having understood the terms and conditions or appreciating them, and then when it comes to the application of them, and then you'll have a bit of a back and forth. There are quite a number of steps that we've taken as reinsurers. One of them is to train, okay? Train and build capacity with the insurers. And what are we saying? When we design this contract with these terms and conditions, are we at a point where each party understands their rights and obligations? So we're training and making sure that we have an understanding that everyone signs off at some stage and they've understood the terms and conditions. And also at the association level, I think with the council that we've set up, we're trying to say, as reinsurers in this market, what more can we do to make sure that the challenges in the market are well taken care of? And as a council, we are coming up with a number of initiatives, but largely is the initial engagement with the insurers themselves, and to say, should you have any challenges, then you have a focal point to which you can communicate to, and then the matter is handled at the council level and then communicated back to our partners.